Well, imagine you're getting a new job. People there are routine with their traditions and a settled lifestyle, and in order to be accepted by new colleagues, you're trying to take their habits which do not correspond with your own preferences. You make yourself eat the food you don't like, you have to attend crowded team-building events while you prefer a quiet evening with a book. And the most important thing that you try to hide that you don't enjoy it at all. Just think, are you comfortable being the person who does things to please others instead of being a real version of yourself? Who am I? Is a question that almost everyone asks himself or herself, and the answers are always different because God made us unique. But anyway, this tendency to lie exists, and it can be found in different fields of our life. You all may have noticed that in our time it's even easier to exaggerate due to technologies. We have many channels where we can show the distorted versions of ourselves. Social media. We're constantly seeing others post how they look, where they have been, and it makes their lives seem so much more interesting than our own. It creates a sense of competition with others. And people's inferiority complexes are increasing, and they try to show themselves even better and better instead of becoming better in reality. Success and the appearance of success are completely different things. And not getting the first, many decide to be content with the second option. Because they couldn't accept that they haven't achieved their goals or the bars in the real life. From my own experience, in my case, I used to pretend to be another person to protect myself from other people. I have trained myself to be cruel towards others because that's true. I was so afraid that other people would hurt me, and I vividly remember one situation when one of my friends hurt me with words, and I pretended I didn't care because my image didn't give me the right to tell the person directly that it hurts me. So life decided to teach me a good lesson, and that day I was lost in my anger and misunderstanding, and I came to my piano lesson. And I allowed myself to talk in a boorish way with my teacher. And when I told her my reason for it, she explained to me that, no, you can't just pretend and then pour out all your anger on strangers who do not deserve it. And of course she kicked me out of class. And after that, I was analyzing my behavior, and I understood how much I was mistaken in my worldview. And in order to the fact that I offended other people, I realized that I hurt myself the most. I was uncomfortable being another person. But my life became easier and pure because I found this strength, in myself to cope and begin to open up to the people without any lies. But why do people do this? British scientists have found that the childhood traumas are one of the main reasons that the character trait "pull the wool over someone's eyes" is formed in us. Distorted neural circuits are formed in thinking, and when it all leads to a collapse, not everyone is able to rethink life priorities. And when people are creating lies, subconsciously, they try to make themselves begin to believe in it. And sadly, many of these people just get lost in their social activities, in this fake bubbles around themselves, and pretending being someone you're not is a response to an overwhelming feeling of insecurity. They're simply afraid to let other people see who they truly are. And also, it's a misguided thinking that the real you is somehow not worthy. And moreover, it's an exhausting waste of time, and it's an exhausting waste of all the amazing talents you alone have to offer. But at one moment, people may realize that they took it too far, and that they're losing their soul, individuality. And the best way to move forward is to become more comfortable with who you really are. For someone, it's really hard to understand who you really are, what you want from this life, but the one person who you never really fool is you. And you cannot run away from yourself. You should try to understand your own values and what you want from this life. And only being yourself and knowing what you really want could help you to overcome all the problems and all the lies. That's it. Thank you for your attention.